Like that. Huh?
808 Mafia.
Hey, I came a long ways. Stayed on the ground in them hallways. Other side would be blissing on all plays. They ain't want me to make it, they cause hate. If it's money, I can't let the call wait.
Okay, I'm Megan Stewart. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and I own Union Barbershop in Soulard. I moved to St. Louis 10 years ago from Tucson, Arizona. I learned how to barber there. I had a really amazing mentor named Patty Davenport, and I learned how to barber and worked at Dapper Grooming Lounge, and then moved here, worked at Southtown Barbershop in South City, and then opened this up in 2015. My dad was military, so super strict, kind of OCD, crazy upbringing. We moved around a little bit. I was born in Irvine, Long Beach, California, and then basically in elementary school lived in Oahu, Hawaii. That was pretty cool. We were just little, the only little white kids, kind of getting beat up for being the only little white kids, but still running around barefoot and having just like a super, whatever you would think growing up in Hawaii was just hanging out at the beach, and it was beautiful. And then my dad turned into like the biker military dude and bike clubs. So we had like a really fun childhood. My parents had us really, really young. So when we hit like 8th grade and my dad joined a bike club and he was like the VP and fucking just having a good old time, out riding bikes all the time, we just fucking partied. We had a blast. So we were at Hell's Angels runs every weekend and then left on our own to do whatever the fuck we wanted. The only time we interacted with our parents is when we were getting our fucking asses beat for all the bad shit we were doing. So it was a constant having to be perfect all the time, faking it in front of your parents, and then just being, I think too, because that's how we were raised, like work your fucking ass off and then party so hard because you deserve it. My dad owned a bar. When I was 16, I wanted to work there so bad, and you had to be 19 to bartend. So I lied to get bartending jobs. I'm doing anything to like get ready because I knew I was like, this is going to be my thing. So I wanted to train and be ready so that the day I turned 19, I was allowed to bartend there. And that was my start of only bartending until I met my mentor, Patty Davenport, at the bar that I managed and ran forever in Tucson, Arizona, called the Buffet. It is the oldest bar in Tucson, just like the wildest shit show you ever saw. And she asked if I wanted to barber. I thought she was joking. I probably gave her a shot. I slammed a shot and was like, okay, another drunk girl telling me some random stuff. But she came in the next week with a contract, and then I kind of took it not that serious. I bartended. I did really well doing that. I thought that was kind of my thing. When I started school, I didn't really know. I just thought it was really cool. I liked the people I was around. I loved my mentor. I went to school with just her husband and another gal who me and those 3 girls are like sisters now. We all just like really bonded over learning this craft that we weren't supposed to learn, that all the barbershops around us were like, go, you guys suck, that like you're girls and you're trying to do this. So we automatically don't like it. First time I did a shave, I just like completely sliced. Every haircut took like 3 hours, right? I wasn't good at it and I didn't really understand what I was doing, but I knew that I liked when I landed a haircut and I did it right. That felt good. When I zipped that haircut or those hairs off in like a perfectly flat line, that was like some OCD shit that I could get behind. And I started to stack this like muscle memory and the strength of like feeling that this is like such a powerful fucking thing. I started to feel really fucking powerful. And then I started to get good at it. And I had a mentor that was like relentless. Like if you fucked up, Everyone's gonna know. And that's kind of how I teach here. Like, this isn't a secret. That guy felt that you fucked up. You guys, everyone's gotten a haircut before. You can feel a bad haircut before it starts because you can feel the stomach of the person that's getting ready to fucking put their literal like hands on you, that they are scared. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So what I teach and what I really care about is that they're confident and secure, that when they touch you, they're trying really hard to listen and to feel you and give you that experience and give you the best result, right? Because it really isn't about the haircut. It's about the people that you're around that makes everything kind of come together. So that's what came together for me. You know, I really sucked at it, but while I sucked at it, we're telling jokes, we're having a good time. There's all these guys that are starting to come in and form relationships with me and let me cut their hair. They're like, you're fucking my hair up. Like, you fucking suck at this. And you took 3 fucking hours out of my day, but I can't wait to come in next week and see like if you've gotten better. And I thought, wow, like these people like are willing to like grow with me. And again, I see that with my apprentices here, like, and I even bring it up to them, like, do you see this relationship forming? Like, this is beautiful stuff that you guys don't see. I've just lived it before, so I feel like I have to point it out because like 2 years into it, 5 years into it, 10 years into it, 13 years into it, I always would be like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what is my point of this? Why the fuck am I cutting hair? And it took me till like literally 6 years ago, when after all these years of like just being really fucked up, kind of wandering, following what other people were like angels, helping me to understand that like they were helping me to see like what I could be. When I realized that the community of the barbershop, and just like every day that I got to walk into the barbershop, like you guys, I've owned this barbershop, Union Barbershop, for 7 years. And every day I walk in, I'm like, like new job. I get to walk. This is, oh my God, I get to come work here every day. And same thing when I first started, every day I'd be like, no matter how hungover I was or how bad my night was, I could not wait to come in and see those people and try again. You have to be a good person, and you have to realize that it's about the people. That includes you too. If you're gonna self-care for others, you better do the most self-care in yourself. So it is the people. And I feel like in barbering and in barbershops, my job as a leader at a barbershop is to create that culture of really good people. And it's my job to protect bad people from coming in here, whether that's the client can't come in here that's negative or with bad vibrations. And that includes the managers, the esthetician, the people that rent out these offices, me. I'm not allowed to be in here if I have a bad vibe that day, right? So that's it. It's all about the people. And that's when I knew I loved this, because I love people. It's not the haircut part, it's the people part. And every time I've ever not wanted to do this again, I realized that the haircut part never changes. It's how much I'm in touch with my people and how much I care more. And then it brings me back to realizing why I even did this in the first place. Thinking that you can't do it, those are the ones that you gotta fucking shut down, right? Like every part of this place is a fucking doubt. There's no way I'm gonna get that room. There's no way I'm gonna get in this front door. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this, right? All doubts. And then on outside of me doubting myself, everybody's fucking doubting you. Your parents are like, that's fucking stupid. 6,000 square foot barbershop, who does that? Everybody's against me. Everyone is basically. And then me, you know, then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm doubting myself. And I'm like, I got to train all these barbers. So now me, who hasn't been doing this that long, 10, you know, not that long, right? Now I got to take what my mentor taught me and train my barber, doubting that, not knowing how to treat people. Because how I am telling you I treat people now is definitely not how I used to treat people. So the moment I stopped doubting myself and started doing a lot of affirmations, telling myself like stupid stuff like, hey, you're smart, you're beautiful, you got a good heart, like simple shit, that I think helped me to realize, you know, I do feel like now I have no doubt that whatever is coming out of my mouth is just what it is for me. It might not be for somebody else, but that's what it is for me. And then there's nothing that I have to say no to. Like I will have, right, a bunch of other barbershops. Well, you only have one barbershop in 7 years. Well, it started out at 4 chairs, and now it's at 10 with an esthetician and a full bar. So I still get those doubts, people, right? They're still doubting me, even after they see all the stuff that they doubted me 7 years ago, and it's here. So, you know, really, it's all, again, proving to yourself, right? And if you don't doubt yourself, then there's That word doesn't even matter. I don't even usually, I had to rethink when you told me that question, I had to think about that word doubt. And because it doesn't even register that I've been doing it for so long. I lived my life literally doubting everything. And now I live my life literally saying, fuck yes to everything. I can do that. Or if I don't, I'm going to fucking try it anyway. And then if it doesn't work out, well then like, but when does it not work out? Like it always fucking works out. It's the craziest thing, right? So that's it. So those were the doubts. I doubted myself every step of the way, doing everything that we're sitting in here talking about. And now I just don't anymore. What keeps me motivated is just the biggest question ever, because there's so many things, right? Once you don't have doubt within yourself and you want to take on those responsibilities of being a leader. I have 2 children, so that keeps me motivated. I have started and created something, right? My family has watched me build this. So my responsibility to show them how this works, that you put your mind to something, you start it, you create it, and this is just puts into fruition what happens. That's a heavy motivator for me. I want my daughters to never fucking be told that they have to have an office job and never have to be told how they're supposed to act and live because they want their work life to turn into their personal life and just take a hold. I hate that. I never want people to feel replaceable at a job. I think it's shitty that people have to have their stomachs hurt going into a job feeling that they can't be themselves and that they are replaceable. I don't want anybody to have to live like that. So I just think that's what motivates me to be a leader like that. So I can motivate others to be leaders like that so that they can have employees and happy people working. Because like happy people at jobs creates happy people who leave, who don't get in the car and go fucking cussing on the freeway. They get in to go make plans with their friends and go get out and see the world. And it just is a domino effect, right? Again, the people motivate me, right? I just want to be there and be, I've taken on again the responsibility of being a mother, a leader to all these people. And that's all I need to motivate me to know that if I fail and I don't continue to work hard and I don't do the best that I can do, then I'll let a lot of people down. And that includes not only the people that I'm in immediate contact with, but every single person in their life, right? Because it's a domino effect. And I never want to react or create waves in anyone's life like that. So it really motivates me to be a cool, calm, collected person, which carries into my work life because we're all in the same, right? And I think it helps to keep this place growing, to continue to bring those magnetic, like amazing people here. And then the motivation's easy, right? Because I got others around me motivated. When I come into work, it's others coming to me being like ideas, this, creative, everything all around me. So it's easy to be motivated in a place where everyone's motivated. So yeah, that's what keeps me motivated. All the motivated people around me, because I keep in the same company. It's pretty cool. That's it.